Hey everyone, it's Brian Cronin with Elite Social Media, and I created a video for you today that I'm really excited about because I think this topic is going to really open up some people's eyes to maybe why they haven't been extremely successful with their Facebook marketing in the past. And once we go over this topic, it's really going to show you why engagement is so important and why we preach about it all the time. So I created a little PowerPoint. I'm just going to open it up real quick. And what we're going to talk about is Facebook Edgerank. Facebook Edgerank. For those of you who have heard of it before, you kind of know what it is and know why it's such an important of a topic. For those of you who don't, you will know about Facebook Edgerank at the end of this video. So what we're going to talk about is simply what is Facebook Edgerank. We're going to explain to you exactly what it is for those of you who haven't heard of it before. We're going to show you why Facebook Edgerank is important to your business and what you can do to improve your Edgerank score, and we'll talk about what an Edgerank score is later on. So let's just jump in. Pretty much Facebook Edgerank is the name of the algorithm which Facebook uses to determine what appears in their users' news feeds. Okay, so when you go to your homepage, to your news feed, personal or business, the things that show up in front of you are picked by this algorithm that Facebook uses. Okay, and they base this algorithm off three factors: affinity, weight, and time decay. Okay, and those are the three big factors, like I said, why you see the things you see on your newsfeed. And we're going to go over each one of those individually and how they work and why they work, and how we can make them work better for you. Okay, the first one is affinity. And affinity is a score based on the proximity to or how friendly you are with someone. So pretty much what happens is when you interact with a certain person more times than everyone else, Facebook says, this person's important to you. This business page is important to you. When they post things, we're going to show this more so than the people that you never comment to, you never visit their page, you never share any of their stuff. So they're saying that this person is more relevant to you, so we're going to show them more often. Okay, so that's why you want on your business page likes and comments and shares, because what's going to happen is then when you go post something, the people that do like and do comment and do share, you're going to get seen more. Okay, a lot of people who don't get good affinity scores at all, your posts probably don't get seen by but 16% or so of the fans that you have, okay? Because you don't have them engaged, you don't have them commenting and liking, so that's really, really important. And you've probably seen this in action, maybe some of you, if you spy on an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend and you go snooping on their profile, and suddenly they're in your newsfeed all the time. Because when you're doing that stalking or behind the scenes spying on their profile, Facebook's saying, oh, hey, you really enjoy knowing about this person, want to know what's going on in their lives, so we will show you more. The second one is weight, and weight has kind of two parts to it. In the first part of weight, it's a basic formula which decides that certain pieces of content are more likely to appear in news feeds than others. Photos are more important than someone liking a business profile, etc. And what I'll explain that is, once you send out a post, Facebook has already kind of put its own judgment on your post. So what they're saying is, or your engagement, if somebody puts out a photo, that has a better likelihood of other people liking it, the other users on Facebook liking it and enjoying that, rather than showing them that you just liked the Facebook page of Coca-Cola. Okay, so they kind of judge what you are posting. Something, if you just put a post out there with no pictures or no video or no links, that the likelihood of that being a very viral post is less than if you did have a picture, a photo, a link. People just know that. So before you post, Facebook is saying, is this going to be good or is this going to be bad? The second part of weight is the more comments, likes, and shares a post has, the heavier the post. And what I mean by that is, these likes and comments and shares gain the post weight, so it's going to stay there longer. It's not going to disappear. So like I said, to show you on this picture, we had one that we did on the Best of Murfreesboro that stayed up for a long time, probably like 2 days, because it had 2,268 likes, 94 comments, 23 shares. 31,000 people saw the post. So it's really important to get people engaged and encourage that, so you get some weight on those posts. And weight also has direct relationship with the last factor, which is time decay. And put simply, time decay is that something newer is more likely to appear than something older. Uh, your posts become old news. So as soon as people stop liking it, or the momentum dies down and the comments aren't coming in and flowing, Facebook starts to see that, and then it slowly fizzles out of people's news feeds for good. But the more weight that you have and the more activity you have going on in that post, the longer it will stay and the longer you'll be able to put off the time decay of that post. Okay, so what's your EdgeRank score? EdgeRank actually scores your page and judges your page, and that score is in direct reflect of the post that gets seen by your fans. Extremely important. And if you want, you can go to edgerankchecker.com. It's a website where they'll show you your EdgeRank count, your score, for free. And then if you want, they have an upgraded version where you can pay a monthly fee of showing you exactly how to improve your score, what posts have done really well, what they think you should do to really help your EdgeRank score. Something to check out. Some things that you can do on your own. You got 3 ways to improve your EdgeRank score. Number 1, encourage interactions. In your posts, for an example, click like if you yada yada. Ask questions, fill in the blanks, add pictures that people are going to like. So you should really be thinking about when you're about to post, are people going to like this? Is this going to encourage them to interact and engage with my page? 2, use pictures and links. Like I said, that's one, it's a given. Facebook has said it. Pictures, they like pictures and links and videos more so than not, because they've seen the stats show that the end user likes that more. And the third one, always comment back. If somebody leaves a comment on your page, keep that conversation going. Have them comment back, have other people jump into the conversation. Also, if there's multiple people commenting, don't comment back to them as a whole. Hit each one of those people individually, because that'll just show more comments. It'll show Facebook that this post is gaining more momentum, and it'll put off that time decay. So I hope this helps you out. And like I said, Facebook EdgeRank is an extremely important thing to at least be knowledgeable about. Know that this is how and why your posts get seen, and that's how you're going to improve your Facebook marketing, is by having a higher EdgeRank score. So if you have any more questions, always feel free. You can stop by our Elite Social Media fan page and drop a question there, as long as with some free training and stuff we have there. Take advantage of that. So folks, like I said, I hope this helps, and have a good one.